Alright, so I've gotten to a point now where I'm going to need to separate the spokes because the distance here is getting a little too far apart to really support. So we're going to add some structure by separating these and making them into two. Now this is necessary even if you're doing a pot holder. You can do it a little bit earlier if you want a smaller pot holder, but it has to be done, otherwise you won't be able to cut these and tie it off. And you don't want a pot holder that's permanently attached to a hula hoop. So notice here how loose the weave is. You can actually see it weaving, zigzagging in between the spokes. You don't want to have it so tight as to it's just a straight line, because then you're going to end up with a ball. So we'll keep it nice and loose. And now I'm going to show you how to start. I'll gather my knitting here and we'll start separating. Actually, I'm going to keep weaving up to where my two spokes are gathered together here. So let's just pull this. And we are going to leave those for last. So now I'm up to where I have my double spoke. I am going to weave over that. And now I'm going to start separating here. So actually what I find helpful is to actually take your tape here and turn it. We'll separate them like that. So the back one is going to come in the front, and we'll do that with every single spoke. It just makes it a little bit easier to visually see the separation between the spokes. So we'll just go around the whole hula hoop. My lopsided hula hoop. And keep going all the way around. It goes on forever. Until we get here. Now what's going to happen, because we do need our odd number, so we can separate these two, but now we still have an even number going around. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take one away from here and create that third spoke, which I'll get another piece of tape. And now we have an odd number so we can do our weaving, but this was supposed to be over there. So now we're going to weave under, over, under, over. Actually, I'm going to lay it down here. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. We're going to keep going all around. You can actually do more once you see the way it works. Now we'll just kind of gather it to the center. And see how I'm already starting. My tape is falling off here. Okay, so we'll keep going. Now we're at our doubles. Over, over. Okay, something happened. Alright, so now I get over here and I can see I'm going over the same, over the same spoke that I went over last time, so I know I made a mistake somewhere. So let's see. I've made 2 or 3 of these, or helped people set them up, and I'm still making mistakes too. So it's okay to make mistakes. We just have to correct it. So I need to find where my mistake was made. Let's see if I can see. Under, over. Okay. I went under, over. So I went over 2 spokes here. So I found where my mistake is. Let's undo that. Oh, come on, all you knitting. This isn't bad at all. I've actually had to undo rows before. So, alright, so now we're going to go, we went under, we're going to go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, over, under, over. That's one thing, you want to always be watching your work to see if there are any mistakes, because if you're not watching and you miss it, you will have to undo more than if you noticed it right away. What's happened here? My tape is loose, so it's... Sorry, I keep moving. Okay, over. Here we go, under. No, something's wrong. Something's wrong way back here. Yeah, cut.